You're watching Mix at 3. Thanks for joining us. So when you're looking for effective ways to gauge how hard you've pushed during a workout, well, it's easy to get overwhelmed by all of the data available.
That's right. Heart rate zone training, when done right, have lots of benefits. Dr. Jed Ballard shared with us the 5 training zones. Take a look.
Hey, it's Cliff and Nat and Dr. Jed Ballard. We are here in the gym. No, we're not working out this time, but we are talking about it, talking about some very important things. Training zones. Did I get it right?
You did, nailed it, Cliff.
There's 5 of them. How about that? So tell us about these training zones.
Yeah, perfect. So level 1 training, what's great about that is the energy source comes from fat oxidation, meaning your primary source for this is going to be burning fat, which everyone wants, right? But you're not really burning that many more calories. This is going to be getting up and going for a walk for most people. How you can tell that is it's a conversational. You could carry on a full-on conversation while you're in that zone. This is something you can carry on for hours. Bad day in Ranger School, we might have done this zone for 23 hours.
Okay, so this is something that probably a lot of people are already doing and they just don't realize it.
Yeah, they probably are. Most people should probably do a little more of it, but also a great time to clear your head, etc. I mean, it's really, really good for you. Maybe not the best one for you. And we're gonna get into level 2 for that one.
Okay, and brings us up to level 2. Yeah,
perfect. So level 2, what level 2 is it's still not very intense at all. You could talk, but it's a strained conversation. You know, you might be breaking your words just a little bit when you're doing that level 2 training. And honestly, top level athletes, top level endurance athletes spend about 80% of their training time in this zone. So about 80% of their training, they're not actually pushing hard. The reason this is so good is what it does is it stimulates mitochondria growth. These are little powerhouses in the cell, going to be super important for longevity and aerobic capacity. It'll make you more fit by staying in this training zone.
Okay, so you could be one of 80% of athletes if you make it to level 2. Stage number 3, what are we talking about?
Yep, so stage 3, kind of as we're progressing up, this one's going to be a little bit more difficult. This is something you can probably last for maybe in the 10 to 50 minute range. You know, you could say words and stuff, but you're kind of huffing and puffing. This is what honestly most runners tend to hang out in. Most people that exercise, you know, they run their 3 miles 3 times a week, tend to hang out in that level 3 and level 4. Not a bad training stage to be in, but it's heavily overused by those who work out. What you really want to do is increase your time in that zone 2 so you can build up those mitochondria and get the more long-term benefits from that.
Good to know, okay. Which leads us, of course, to stage number 4.
Yep, stage number 4 is the other one that tends to be an overused training zone by people that work out. This is the runners that, you know, they're getting after it, they're feeling good, they're kind of getting that runner high, and they're in that zone. You can't really talk during it, but it's not a full-on sprint. You know, this is something you may be able to carry on for 10 minutes or so before you're gonna have to back that off. It's fun to hit that from time to time, but you don't want to overuse it. Because if you hit it too often, you're increasing your chance of overuse injuries, and your body's not getting a chance to recover.
So if you're doing HIIT workouts, so you're probably staying in this zone 4 and 5, right?
Correct. Okay. And so zone 5 is actually another great zone, which is kind of funny. Most people that work out tend to do that middle hard too much and not enough super hard or relaxed. It's like the whole Lord hates a lukewarm morsel thing. You know, you want to kind of be doing it or not doing it. So I absolutely love level 5 HIIT workouts, but these are workouts that you're lasting for seconds to up to a minute for. The reason they're so good is coming back to that energy source. You're using glycolysis, which is basically stored sugar inside your muscles. So it's depleting all that. So even though your workout is very short, what happens is you increase your metabolism for about 24 hours while your body restocks that. So total win to be sitting on the couch and burning off more energy, right? It allows you to eat more and look fit.
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so say you're a runner, you're prepping for a 5K, a marathon, an Ironman.
Yeah.
You said 80% of the athletes kind of stay in number 2. When should you jump in?
Correct. So the good athletes, the top level endurance athletes, 80% of their training is in that level 2. So most of their training's there. And then you use the level kind of 3 and 4 as an assessment from time to time. Hey, how fast can I run a mile? You know, but you don't want to be doing that daily or you're not going to make progress. And then you use the zone 5, again, for a great fat burner, depending on your goals a little bit. But you use it a little bit in moderation as well. You know, doing those HIIT workouts every week, if you're not a high school sprinter, you might set yourself up for injury as well.
All right, great information to have.
Yeah. Are you
I like it.
level 3, 4, 2?
I'm level negative 3.5, possibly.
Zone 2 is great to hang out in. I mean, that's like, it's comfortable.
I'm in a room all by myself. That's what I am. Dr. Jed Ballard, I appreciate it so much. Thanks.
Hey, no problem. No problem at all.
I've since elevated to a level -1. Thank you very much.
That's improvement.
Thank you. I know, right?
But no, it's so
Every little
important
bit
to understand your training zones.
Absolutely,
right?
yeah.
'Cause, yeah,
And yeah, Jed will be back with us and also, kicking our butt in the gym as well, too.
Workout Wednesday.
Absolutely.